Hey, I'm 53, and if I was 20, these are some things I wish I'd done differently. Number one, I would not make any life decisions for a boy. None. You live the life you want, and if the boy fits around the life you want, then he can come along. Otherwise, Number two, I would do really good skincare. I mean, really good. I wouldn't just do some Clearasil or whatever and wash my face or go to sleep and say, oh, it's okay if I sleep in my makeup. No, I would do really good cleansing, and I would do a moisturizer, and I would do sunscreen. I'd spend a lot more time with my family. Now, I spend a lot of time with my family. But let me tell you what. The time passes fast, and people leave us, and I would spend more time with my family. I'd save my money. And I don't just mean a savings account. I mean, I would invest. My grandmother, God rest her soul, tried to teach me about investing. She was really good at it. She left us just a little bit of money, like whatever, we didn't use for college was left over for us to use. I wish I had known how to treat that money. I wish that I had continued to invest every month, even if it was, $50. I wish I had invested every single month. I wish I'd never cashed any money out of a retirement account. We won't go there. We won't. I'm making up for it now, but I would invest every single month. Learn the power of compound interest. Really, just ask ChatGPT how to get started, because it's amazing, and it's time you can't get back. I would pay cash for a car, and I would never have a car note. I know you might have to drive a hunk of junk, but make a car note into your savings account, save up cash, pay cash for a car. When you are debt free, let me just tell you what, your life changes. Pay cash for a car. I would never stop trying to do the splits. I used to do the splits when I was a little girl. No problem. Do the little split in the door jamb at dance class. Do the split on the ground. I used to do a back bend. What happened to that? All of a sudden one day, can't do a cartwheel, can't do a back bend, can't do a split. Don't ever stop trying to do the splits. I'd be nicer. I'm pretty nice. But I mean, you're never going to look back and say, I'm sorry I was so nice to that person. I wish I'd been just a little meaner to that person. Now, I'm not saying you have to be nice to people who are scary and dangerous, okay? But you don't have to be mean. You can just cut them off. Speaking of that, I wish that when people showed me who they were, I would have believed them the first time. Love people for who they really are, not for the potential you see in them. Did you hear that? Love people for who they really are. If you love their potential, you don't really love them, and quit making decisions for them. If what you really love is their potential, move on. Y'all need to realize that red flags are there for a reason, okay? They're there for a reason. Don't get in the water. There's a riptide. They send people to jail for getting in the water and double red flags. But us girls, no, we see the red flags and we just dive on in. We just get married. I wish I would never, ever, ever build up any credit card debt. Never. Have you been there? Thank God I learned my lesson. But it took a minute. Quit buying things you can't afford to impress people you don't like anyway. Especially to buy things you don't need. I didn't come up with that, but I do like that saying. I wish I'd worn my retainers. It's my 4th time in braces. I'm 53. That's my 4th time in braces. I wish I had learned to speak Spanish. Why are we not learning to speak Spanish as children? We should be brought up bilingual. We should just learn it. The best time is when you're learning your primary language. I think we shouldn't have a primary language. We should be speaking both English and Spanish. You can say what you want to about it in the comments. You're not going to change my mind. I wish in nursery school we would learn English and Spanish and just grow up speaking it. It would really help us a lot, okay? The job market would just be exponentially easier for people if we could speak another language. I wish when I wanted to buy something, instead of buying it, I'd write it down, or I'd put it in my little shopping cart and I'd walk away from it, and I'd take about a week, and then I'd come back and I'd say, do you really want that? I'd have a lot more money if I'd been doing that. I wish I was better at sending cards. My mama is the best person at sending cards. Birthday, anniversary, Easter, Thanksgiving, whatever, she knows. She is going to send it, and it's going to arrive on time, probably even a day early. And I love it. I love a little card. One time I had to overnight a card because I'd waited too late. Another thing, send a thank you note. Just a little bit of advice. Send a thank you note. It's important. I wish I'd asked my grandfather more questions about his personal life growing up. I don't know anything about my grandfather. He died when I was 21. He was 78 years old. I didn't even know that he had a brother. Didn't even know that. I think his brother died before I was born. But I know basically nothing about him. How can that be? I was at their house almost every day of my life. I practically lived there. They practically raised me. How do I not know anything about him? And now he's gone, y'all. He's gone. And anybody that knows pretty much anything about the questions that I would want to know, it's too late. Ask your people about their life. Tape them. That shows my age. Video them. Telling their life story. Ask them to write it down. Capture those memories, because when they're gone, y'all, they're gone. I wish I'd learned to play golf at a much younger age, because golf is one of those sports that you can play your whole life. Who's playing volleyball at 75? Nobody. Do you see that man from your senior year, that boy who scored that winning touchdown? Is he playing football now at 72, at 43? No. But a lot of deals are made on the golf course, and it's a beautiful, beautiful environment, and you could be out in the sun getting that vitamin D. Golf. It's the only sport I might have any talent for. I used to work at a golf course. Why didn't I learn to play that early? I probably could have gone to college on a golf scholarship. That's all I can think of right now. What would you do differently?